Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's debate session for our professional communication class. My name is Maulidiyah Daniela Putri, and I will serve as the moderator. Our debate motion today is the massive use of smartphone has significantly reduced the quality and quantity of face-to-face communication in society. Before we begin the debate, let me introduce the participants. On the pros team, we have Adelia and Hilya who will argue in favor of the motion. On the cons team, we have Linda and Adam who will argue against the motion. Without further ado, let's begin the debate. The pros team, the time is yours for your opening statement.
Thank you, moderator. We are from the affirmative team, strongly agree with this motion. Fact of the ground show that some smartphones have become an invisible wall that separates individuals even when they are in the same room. The quantity of the face-to-face communication has clearly decreased because people prefer to interact through the screen. The quality has also declined. Family gathering, dinner, or meeting are often interrupted by notification and divided attention on devices. Eye contact, body language, and active listening, crucial elements of face-to-face communication, are sacrificed by the culture of looking down at the screens. Smartphones create individuals who are hyper-personal offline but tend to be poor at the interacting in the real world.
Thank you. Now I invite the cons team to present their opening statement.
Thank you, moderator. We from the opposition team reject this motion to say that smartphones have significantly reduced the quality and quantity of communication is too simplistic and negative a view. Smartphones are just tools. The line is that quality of face-to-face communication is not caused by the tools, but by the self-management and ethical use of the users. On the contrary, smartphone actually increases the quantity and quality of communication as a whole. They allow us to maintain long-distance relationship, arrange face-to-face meeting, and even enrich a conversation topic when we meet because information is easily accessible. Quality face-to-face communication still exists and has even become more valuable because smartphone help eliminate. Quality face-to-face communication still exists and has even become more valuable because smartphone help eliminate distance as a major barrier.
Thank you to both teams. Now we will proceed to the rebuttal session. The pros team may respond to the argument of the cons team.
Okay, for the opposition team's objection is invalid. Empirical evidence shows a phenomenon called pubbing or phone snapping, where someone ignores the person they are talking to because they're more focused on their smartphone. This is a structural problem created by the addictive nature of smartphones and constant notifications. How can quality face-to-face communication take place if 50% of our attention is focused on our devices? Smartphones do make it easier to arrange meetings, but when the meeting takes place, they become a distraction. Dependence on smartphones also weakens basic social skills, making many people feel more comfortable communication via text than interacting directly. So smartphones not only eliminate physical distance but also create emotional distance when meeting.
Thank you. Now the cons team may respond to the argument of the pros team.
As the team of opposition, I am totally with what Linda said. So it's not the fault of nowadays era of smartphones. I think the fault like bad manner, like bad attitude, comes from the people itself. We should make, what is that? We should make the digital literacy for teach the young generation to teach, to have more good attitude, to have more good manner. So we cannot blame this era, this technology era, or this devices era. Also about communication, I think smartphone is help us a lot, like help us to make face-to-face interaction. Like we can make face-to-face interaction like by sending photos or videos or doing video call. So as opposition team, I make this statement to not always blame the technology, to not always blame the devices, because the fault is the fault it comes from the people itself. The fault is it comes from the young generation or whatever generation. Yeah, that's it.
Finally, we move to the closing statement. The Notulen may summarize the argument.
Okay, I will give a conclusion. The conclusion of this debate is that the impact of smartphone on the quality and quantity of face-to-face communication has revealed two distinct but complementary perspectives. The affirmative team highlight the potential for smartphone to shift social priorities and reduce intimacy in face-to-face interaction. The emphasis the risk of addiction and distraction posed by smartphone. However, the opposition team successfully argued that smartphones are fundamentally tools that expand and enrich social interaction. They emphasize that smartphones serve as bridges, not walls, and provide flexibility and inclusiveness in communication. The opposition team also argued that the distinction in the quality of face-to-face communication is a matter of individual choice, not the fault of the technology itself.
Thank you to both teams for presenting such thoughtful and respectful argument. We have now reached the end of today's debate. Throughout the session, we have heard valuable insight and different perspectives on the topic. I would also like to extend my gratitude to all the speakers and participants for their active contribution. Hopefully, this discussion has deepened our understanding of the issue. Today's debate is officially concluded.